So he hid his Islam. The Prophet, may God's peace and blessing be upon him, approved it. He did not say anything against what he did. But however, if there happens to be other issues arising from your hiding of your Islam, over time, then it may be necessary for you to reveal it. As in the case where a couple had come to me in the Emirates, and they had accepted Islam and hidden it from their family, who were Hindus, for like 2 years. But now the wife was pregnant. She's about to deliver. And the mother-in-law, her mother-in-law, mother of her husband, she was choosing names for the coming child. Hindu names for if he was a male or a female. And they were wondering what could they do now, because this was going to expose their Islam if they gave their child a Muslim name. So they asked whether it was permissible now to continue to hide it and accept a Hindu name for their child while not believing in it, and later on change it, in life. Well, generally I would say no. Time has now come for you to inform your family. Well, if they're going to kill you, I would say, okay, accept the Hindu name and, change it later on when you can, as you mentioned. But in this case, the couple were in the UAE. So there was no threat on their lives. It was just a matter of the family being upset. And of course, when they informed the family that they were going to give the child a Muslim name, and the family were shocked. Why? And they said, well, because we're Muslims. The family was devastated. Mother was in tears. Father was cursing them, everything. But of course, it was very tough for them. And it made them even wonder whether they should remain Muslim, whether did they make the right choice or not. Of course, these questions may arise. However, know that you did make the right choice, regardless. People are hurt, etc. But, it is better for them to be hurt in this life than for you to be hurt in the next. Hurt in a way which will be far more severe than any hurt that your family will feel in this life. So better for you to accept Islam. When the child comes, then this tends to mend things. Families that were opposed, circumstances where relatives were opposed, they came around. Many times they will come around once the child has come. That child tends to bring people together, soothe wounded and hurt feelings, etc. Sometimes it doesn't. We may have parents who say, I don't even want to see, I don't want even to know anything about the child. Don't even tell them, don't. You have some extreme parents like that. It does exist also. And we ask God that this not be the case in your case, if you're in a state of hiding your Islam. However, we have to be prepared for anything and everything that could occur. And we know basically that ultimately whatever we suffer in this life, whether it's psychological or it's physical, whatever harm that comes to us, if we're patient with it, then God rewards us for it. He purifies us of sin. Whatever suffering we have purifies us. As the Prophet had said, even if you step on a thorn, the thorn sticks into your foot. There is pain there. You're patient with it. It removes sin. So in Islam, this issue of pain, we have a different perspective of it. And that is why we try to avoid, especially at the end of one's life, or one who's suffering from cancer, etc., that we don't take drugs which will just numb us to the world around us, to the point where we don't even know what's going on. We're out, gone, finished. In Western medicine, Pain must be masked. Whenever a pain comes, you have to cover it. So they'll give you all kinds of, narcotic type drugs and etc. just to mask that pain. And you become non-functional. You become a zombie. No, in Islam, we don't have that.